Hey guys, so welcome back again to ACC4, okay, Understanding Leadership in Organization. So I am your instructor, Virgilio Dec Barcena. So previously, we already discussed about uh, team development, okay? So as a leader, you need subordinates, tendency that will be your group, your team, your employees. So let's consider them as your team because all of you are working together to create, okay, or pursuing to a similar goal. But how can you motivate? So you already had your motivation so that your team will perform better for your team to be more developed. Okay, so how do you create an effective team? So sometimes leadership, okay, is applied, okay, not so that you can develop your team, okay, to be more productive, or for all of you to be able to reach your common goal. So first, you need to identify the different roles. Okay? So different people, okay, have different strengths. Bawat isa sa atin, mayroon tayong kung saan tayong magaling, saan tayong mabisa. Okay? It's important to define the roles to take advantage of each person's skills. So, in if you have a project, kung meron kayong gustong gawin, meron kayong isang business, sa business na yan, merong iba't ibang parts yan na may iba't ibang trabaho, may iba't ibang responsibility. Okay? So, you have to identify the strength, kung saan magaling ang talent, kung saan magaling yung mga tao, okay, so that you could connect their expertise, okay, to the specific duties and responsibilities so that yung yung pagtatrabaho niya doon sa duty na yon ay magiging effective siya. Okay? Parang halimbawa, kunyari ikaw ay magaling sa math. Okay? Magaling ka sa math. Okay? Alam mo, ilagay ka sa production o yung aayos ng makina. Siyempre, hindi ka maging effective doon. So, saan ka ilalagay? Pwedeng sa accounting, pwedeng sa finance. Okay, so you have to identify the strengths of each of your team members, of all the people under you, and then see kung yung kanilang strength na yan, saan nababagay. Okay, so you have to be able to define the different roles in your business and look for your people, look to your people kung sino ang nababagay doon. Communicate openly. Okay, so may team ka na. Okay, you have to be open and honest, okay, in communication. So this is very essential. This is very important, okay, to keep the team members informed, motivated, and focused. So do not try to keep, okay, unnecessary secrets from your team. Huwag kang magtatago sa kanila. Huwag mong ililihim. Bumabagsak na ang negosyo mo, huwag mong ililihim yan. Lalong-lalo na huwag mong ililihim na kapag lumalago na ang business mo. You have to be able to communicate. Okay? Be honest with them. Kasi, if you're honest with your people, okay? If you're honest with your people now will trust you. Okay? They will help you. They will be more cooperative. And if you are honest about all the information at kung ano yung mga magiging, ano yung kinakalabasan, ano yung, lalo na kung may magagandang nangyayari, it provides them, this provides motivation for them to be able to perform better or to continue doing what they are doing good. Next, build trust. O, na-mention ko na kanina, di ba? You have to be able to trust one another. Encourage open communication and trust. Listen actively to diverse viewpoints. Okay, so you have to be able to trust one another. So, you have to trust your people, okay, your employees, your team members, so that, and of course, your team members must be able to trust you. Another is resolve conflict amicably. conflict meaning, siyempre sa isang workplace, in a school, or anywhere, laging may gulo or nagkakaroon ng away o banggaan. So, effective team members who can resolve conflicts amicably and maintain positive, okay, relationship. So, anong kailangan dito? Kailangan mabilis at fair na naaayos kung ano man yung gusot o conflict na nagaganap. Okay? Dahil kapag na-maintain mo yan, ibig sabihin, you have to be fair. Okay? Na maiintindihan ng all parties. So that once everyone has understood, okay, and they believe that they were treated fairly, okay, they will have a positive, they will continue or build now your positive relationship. Set clear goals. Ano bang gusto mo mangyari? Okay, nagagawin o mangyayari sa team mo. So establish a clear goal, okay, and celebrate achievements. And, di ba, ibig sabihin nito, okay, ano bang ine-expect mo na mangyayari sa team mo o sa organization mo, sa group mo, sa business mo. And your people must be aware. Hindi ibig sabihin, magtrabaho kayo dito, gawin mo yan, gawin mo yan. Para saan ba yung pinapagawa sa ating ni boss? Hindi ko rin alam eh. Okay? Basta sabi lang niya gawin. So, that's not right. Okay? Ipaalam mo, okay, guys, okay, gawin nyo to. Ito muna unahin ninyo kasi ito pupunta dito sa business na to para maging flow. Tapos, mabilis at hindi kayo mahihirapan. So, okay, ang output natin, ayan, mabilis at dadami yung output natin. So, the goal, kung bakit yun ang iniutos mo at yun ang mga pinapagawa mo, is clear for them. Okay? At pag na-achieve nila, then you have to be able to complement that. Okay? Balance experience and ability. So balance the experience and ability levels of team members so tasks can be distributed fairly. Okay, so ito, lalo na sa mga government offices, okay, ito yung mga experience nila, you have to take into consideration their experience, their level of knowledge, okay, para either mapopromote mo sila o madadala mo sila sa isang better na posisyon. Okay? So, hindi yung porke, you have to consider all the factors. Hindi ibig sabihin na may mas magaling, siya na kaagad. Okay, ang kukunin mo, o siyang dadalhin mo, siyang pinakamatanda, dalhin mo sa pinakasaganatong posisyon na hindi masyadong mahirap. That may be prejudicial. Okay, hindi tama yun. Okay, it will create conflict or demotivation. Makikita yan mga tao, ay, pag tumanda pa na tayo, ay, kapag ganun na pala nangyayari sa atin, eto na mapupunta tayo sa ganyan. What happened? Makaka-create ng negative workspace. Promote diversity and inclusion. Okay, so emphasize diversity and inclusion. Ibig sabihin, all are welcome. Wala kang prejudice. Whether it's gender, okay, race, religion, okay, everyone must be able to provide opportunities, okay, or skills development. Okay, you treat them, okay, as workers based on their skills, okay, at yung opportunity na open sa lahat, okay, must be present. Hindi ibig sabihin yung mga normal na, yung mga katoliko lang o yung mga iglesia lang, ang pinopromote mo o binibigyan mo ng mga training. Okay? So, there must be diversity and inclusion. Okay? Hindi mo pwedeng sabihin. Pero syempre, di ba, okay, training ng pagpapanganak, okay, papadala mo ba doon mga lalaki? Okay? Or, ibig sabihin, for in general, okay, wag kang basta-basta namimili. Okay? You must be able to include everyone. So, okay, so yan, nakakreate ka ng mga team mo, nade-develop mo na yung team mo. Okay? So, in order for you to achieve all those goals that you want for your team, okay, for your people, for your employee, you have to be a good leader. Yan, yan ang pinag-aaralan natin dito. Okay? Leadership. So, according kay John Maxwell, ano ba ang qualities ng isang leader? Before, I asked you, are you a leader or are you a follower? So, i-analyze nyo ngayon sa sarili ninyo if you have the following qualities to become a leader. Okay? Ang goals mo, you focus on developing others, not just yourself. You lead by example. Okay? Pag nangunguna ka, ikaw muna, papakita mo muna kung ano yung dapat. Communicate effectively. Kaya mo bang makipag-usap, mag-convey ng iyong thoughts and information sa tamang paraan? Build relationships, okay? With trust, okay? Proper rapport. You have a good relationship. So sometimes your group, your team, your employees, okay, your workspace becomes your family. Continuous learn and adapt. Okay, hindi porke leader ka na, alam mo na lahat. Okay, so pag-aralan mo kasi maraming iba't ibang makabagong paraan, okay, na maaaring na-develop, or habang kuha ka ng mga empleyado, these kinds of employees are attuned to new ways, okay, or modern times. So you have to be able to adapt to that. Okay, hindi mo pwedeng eto yung makalumang paraan na gumagana noon, okay? Okay, noong 1950s, maganda yan. Okay, nakakapag-produce na magaling yan. Hindi ibig sabihin na hanggang yan lang ang lagi mong gagawin dahil effective naman siya noong 1950. Learn to adapt, okay, with modern technology, modern society, and modern lifestyle. Lead with a vision. So, lead by example, pero, okay, yung pag-lead mo, you are aiming towards the vision of your company or your goal. Empower and delegate. So, you develop others, okay? Ini-empower mo sila, binibigyan mo sila ng sense of responsibility. Okay? Hindi lang yung basta uutusan mo lang sila, okay? Magkakaroon sila ng parang, ay, sa akin ina-assign kasi ako lang yung isa ako sa mga magagaling makagawa nito. Or, ay, sa akin pinagkatiwala ito. Okay? Sabihin, you know how to delegate. Okay? In-empower mo, o ikaw, natapos mo ay ganito. O, pwede ka sa ganitong trabaho. Okay? Makabago, sige, pag-aaralan mo muna yan. Okay? So, hindi lahat ng trabaho, kahit alam mo, at kaya mong gawin, ay dapat ikaw mismo ang gumawa. As a leader, you must be able to learn to delegate, okay, to assign tasks. Practice servant leadership. Okay, so leaders are always servants. Okay, so when you talk about delegating, leaders must learn to delegate. So these are the different changes faced by the 21st century teams. Okay? Sabi ko kanina, di ba? Pag dati may maganda kang business, productive siya, yung sa lumang paraan, okay? Dadali mo siya ngayon, pwede. But, okay, there are different challenges faced by the 21st century leadership teams. Okay, so ano to? Yung pagde-delegate. The leader must learn to delegate and demonstrate trust in their team and free up time on focus on important things. So, gaya na sinabi ko, as a leader, kahit kaya mong gawin yan, kahit alam mo kung paano gawin yan, okay, you learn to trust your people. Okay? Empower them. Delegate. Okay? I-assign mo sa kanila yung pwedeng magawa nila. Okay? Leadership team face many challenges in the 21st century. Okay? So, build effective teams. O, di ba? Kaya nga pinag-usapan natin paano makakabuo ng magandang team. Okay? In a world economic instability, global competition, and diverse workforce, leaders must be able to build and manage effective teams. Okay? You have to be able to adapt and manage change. And as businesses and market change, you must be able to adapt. Okay? Hindi ka dapat manatili sa old school mo o yung luma mong pamamaraan. You have to learn how to make hard decisions. Okay, when you talk about hard decision, bawa kunyari, meron isang tao, okay, na alam mo, kailangan niya yung trabaho. Okay? Pero hindi siya nababagay doon or siya yung naging dahilan, okay, ng pagbagal o yung naging problema sa company mo. Question, okay? Hard decision. Ifa-fire mo ba siya? Sisisante mo ba siya? Knowing, alam mo na ikaw lang ang inaasahan niyang pinagkakabuhayan niya. Okay? So that's part of the hard decision. So leaders must be confident to make tough decisions and keep employees motivated by nurturing their professional development. Okay, developing leaders. Okay, nadaanan na rin natin yan previously. Okay, you are not just training them to perform their task, you are training them to be future leaders. Leaders must adapt and guide their organization through the dynamic landscape of the 21st century. Building trust. Okay, leader must build trust. Okay, eliminate issues and generate new leadership. Coaching and developing others. Yan. You have to be able to be available, okay, to teach, to guide, to coach. Okay? Yan. You're not there, hindi na training. Okay? May alam na sila at may alam ka. Okay? You collaborate, okay? Or nakita mo yung ginagawa niya, there is a way for them to improve it better. Okay? I-coach mo siya. Ito, mas maganda to. Baka hindi mo nalalaman, may ganito pa pala yan. Oh. You're coaching them. You're no longer just merely training them. So 21st century leadership teams face numerous challenges, including managing technological disruptions, navigating economic uncertainty, and adapting to a rapidly changing world. So they must also address issues like talent shortage, changing demographics, and the needs for greater resilience. Furthermore, leaders must foster innovation, manage diverse workforces, and build trust and credibility. Pinag-usapan natin kineta. So, what do you mean by technological disruptions? So, the constant influx of new technologies such as AI and automation requires leaders to adapt quickly and leverage this tool to drive innovation and maintain a competitive edge. So when you talk about challenge natin to as a leader, technological disruption, lalo na pag old school ka, papasok ngayon yung mga makabagong technology. Okay, so will you learn again? Will you start again from learning? But yes, because you are required as a leader and you must be able to adapt to the new technologies. Yan. Kasi pag leader ka pero wala kang kaalam-alam, yung mga tao sa ibaba, mas marami pang alam kesa sa'yo. Because they have adapted to the new technology or the 21st century lifestyle. So you have to be able to adapt. Mahirap. I'm not saying it's easy. Okay? Economic and political uncertainty. Okay, so economic uncertainty, hindi natin alam anong mangyayari sa bansa natin o sa ekonomiya natin. Okay, so global economic shifts and political instability can create significant challenges for organizations, requiring leaders to be adaptable and forward-thinking. Okay, hindi permanent, okay, ang mga politiko. Okay, hindi permanent yung mga batas patungkol sa economics. Yung tax magbabago. Yung mga tariff, yung mga bylaws regarding business, magbabago. Okay? So, you have to be able, as a leader, okay, mahirap ito, but you have to learn to be ready for all these changes globally because of economic instability, economic changes, or political changes. And then you have your talent shortage. So when you talk about talent, hindi yung kumakanta, sumasayaw, kumakain ng bubog, okay? Talent shortage pertains to the people. Okay? Employees to. So marami tayong kakompetensya. Kung ikaw may business, okay? there's a problem in finding and retaining skilled employees, okay, because of major changes, specifically in specialized field. Okay? So nagkakaroon tayo ng shortage. So gaano ba in MPC or tanong nyo sa sarili niyo or serve niyo, gaano karami ang kayang mag-repair ng aircon compared sa taong marunong magluto, okay, ng culinary expertise. Okay? Konti lang. Pero gaano karami ang taong gumagamit ng aircon? So, mas marami, di ba? Ayan. So, that's what you mean by talent shortage. Again, when you talk about talent shortage, you're not referring to the skills, but the people itself with those specific skills. Then you have your demographic shifts. Okay? Changes in family structure and aging population. Okay? Increased labor diversity. So, demographic shifts, ito yung anong klase ng tao, nagbabago yan. Okay? Dati, lalaki lang ang pwede magtrabaho. Ngayon, may babae na. Then, may LGBTQ na. Ngayon, may mga iba't ibang race pa. Okay? So, dahil sa mga pagbabago na to, sa mga structures o klase ng tao, okay, nahihirapan ka. Maintaining trust and credibility. Totoo yan. Okay? May tiwala ka ba talaga sa tao? Kayo. Okay? May tiwala ba kayo sa isa't isa? Okay? Maaring meron. Ngayong time, forever, gaano katagal o hanggang kailan kayo magtitiwala sa isa't isa? Kasi there are cases that certain situation will come into your life, okay, that forces you to do something, okay, that might break the trust of everyone. Next, we have managing changes and conflicts. Okay, so the constant need to adapt to change and resolve conflicts effectively is crucial for leadership success. Conflict, okay, nasabi ko na kanina. Pero bakit nagkakaroon ng conflict? Maaring dahil laging may pagbabago. Okay, and you have, as a leader, okay, you have to be able to adapt. At sa panahon natin ngayon, in the 21st century, mas marami at mabilis ang pagbabago na nagaganap. Then you have to develop or developing strategic vision. Ano nga ba to? Leaders need to develop a clear vision for the future. Sa panahon natin ngayon, mahirap na to. Ang vision mo must be futuristic, at least 5 years from now. Okay? Mahirap yan, bakit? Kasi uncertain na panahon. Ito nga ang gusto mo. Okay? Pero ito ngayon ang nangyayari. So, what happens? So most of today's leaders are just focused in just surviving for the day. Okay? Now, for the month, okay, for the year. Okay? Yun lang yung focus nila. They're not focusing on longer or futuristic vision. So that's, okay, some of the challenges na nagaganap. Balancing short-term and long-term goals. Ayan. Leaders must find a way to balance the need to meet immediate objectives with the need to invest in long-term strategies. Okay, so balancing yan. Okay? You have to be able, okay, mahirap bumalanse yung buhay natin. Lalo na ngayon, okay, kung ano ng mga kaganapan, work-life balance. Okay? Ano ngayon ang goals mo? Etong goals mo 5 years from now, etong goals mo for this month. Okay? Paano mo mapagsasama yan? Okay? Kasi pag hindi mo naganap ang goals mo ngayong buwan, hindi mo ma-achieve yung goal mo 5 years from now. Okay? So you have to learn to balance it. Fostering innovation. Innovation means change. So you create a culture that encourages innovation. Okay? And experimentation is essential for staying ahead of the competition. Innovation means to be able to apply changes, new approaches, okay, to a certain process. And you have to be able to apply this. Then you have your managing diverse workforce. Leaders must be able to effectively manage and lead diverse team with different background, experiences, and perspective. O kayong mga leaders dyan, doon sa mga grupo ninyo. Okay? May mga nangyayari na, okay, nagsasabi kasi sa akin, nagrereklamo kayo na, sir, paano po kasi si ganito, si ganyan, ito po kasi hindi learn, okay, to effectively manage and lead. They are diverse people. They are different from you. You have to accept that. They are not you, so do not force them to be you. Learn to manage all of them. And then adapting to new work models. The rise of remote work, hybrid work, and flexible work arrangement requires leaders to adapt, okay, their management styles and communication strategies. Kami, yan, ito, nangyayari sa atin, guys. Di ba? As a leader in education, okay, I have to be able to adapt, okay, to remote work. Okay? Whether it's an online class, okay, asynchronous class, or an asynchronous class. Okay? Dahil sa um, maraming responsibility other than teaching, napapabayaan ko, which is, I'm sorry about that, napapabayaan ko yung pagtuturo, which is my primary responsibility. Okay? But, okay, I have to be able to adapt. Okay? Yung ginagawa kong ganitong mga video, pati yung mga examinations, okay, is sufficient enough, okay, to convey the duties and the goals, okay, that is expected in this subject. Okay, so these are just the some, okay, of the challenges that are faced by leaders in the 21st century. Okay, so that's the end for now. Okay, we still have one last video lesson, so just wait for it. Okay, once I posted this, a quiz link will follow. So with that, guys, thank you. This is Virgilio Barcena. Bye for now.